Once upon a time, there was a small town called Oakhaven, which was nestled on the edge of a mysterious forest known as the Whispering Woods. The woods were said to be haunted by ghosts and other creatures, and no one dared to venture inside after dark. One day, a group of curious kids named Alex, Ben, and Chloe decided to explore the Whispering Woods. They had heard the stories, but they didn't believe them. They thought it would be fun to spend a night in the woods and prove that there was nothing to be afraid of. The kids packed their backpacks with food and supplies and set off into the woods. As they walked deeper into the forest, the trees grew taller and the air grew colder. The kids started to feel a little uneasy, but they kept going. They found a clearing in the woods and decided to set up camp there. They built a fire and roasted marshmallows. As they sat around the campfire, they told ghost stories and laughed. But then, they heard a noise. It was a faint whispering sound, coming from the darkness beyond the campfire. The kids froze. They looked at each other, wide-eyed with fear. The whispering grew louder. It was as if someone was calling to them from the woods. The kids were terrified, but they couldn't help but be drawn to the sound. They stood up and slowly walked towards the edge of the clearing. The whispering was coming from a thick grove of trees ahead of them. The kids took a deep breath and stepped into the grove. The whispering grew even louder. The kids could feel the presence of something unseen around them. They were so scared that they wanted to run away, but they were rooted to the spot. Suddenly, a figure emerged from the shadows. It was a tall, thin woman with long, flowing hair and pale skin. Her eyes were black and empty. The woman smiled at the kids. Her smile was cold and cruel. "Welcome to my woods," she said. The kids were terrified. They tried to run, but the woman blocked their path. She raised her hand and cast a spell on them. The kids felt themselves growing weak. They couldn't move. The woman laughed. "Now you will stay with me forever," she said. The kids screamed for help, but no one could hear them. They were trapped in the Whispering Woods with the woman who called herself the Witch of the Woods.